Hey Elvis, play something with balls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you little maniacs across the world, welcome to Robcast A.M. We haven't quite figured out a name for it yet, but guess what? We're here, we're live, we're uncut, and we're unrated at Spreaker Podcast and Robcast Radio. So here's Zombie, and here it goes. All you little maniacs out there, are you all awake? Are you awake? Because let me tell you something, guys. I am not awake. What? No, I'm not awake. And I don't know what's happening here with what do we got? What happened, guys? Anyway, I was going to keep a little intro music playing while we were rocking and rolling, but whatever. Just let that play, Flip. Let's let it roll. So welcome. Good morning, Brazoria County. We're coming up with the name, guys. I've got Getting Robbed Daily. We may just call it Robcast A.M. or something like that. But good morning, guys. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it is. Oh, I have to look at my watch to even see it's Thursday the 19th, guys. So tomorrow is Inauguration Day. Tomorrow's Inauguration Day. And yeah, make sure that my microphone's on and stuff. Thanks. All right. Tomorrow's Inauguration Day. And what do we got going on today, man? We're blessed. Oh, that we woke up today. I just had a little protein shake, a little bit of energy, did a couple curls, and said, man, we're not going to make excuses. We are going to make something happen today at, getting robbed every day in the morning. Robcast AM, whatever you want to call it. We will come up with a decent name, something that is easy to type in or whatever. We'll abbreviate it, but we will add it to the show. It'll probably be named by the time this airs. Wow. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you feel the same way that I do, but I feel blessed to be alive and awake, and that I did actually wake up today, and I truly mean that, because let me tell you something, I living the dream, man, doing what I love to do. Oh man, waking up, doing what you love to do makes a big, big, big difference in this world. And that brings us to our very first topic, guys. Are you in the right job? Are you in the right relationship? And better question than that, are you in a bad or terrible job or relationship? I don't know, man. I happen to be blessed. Blessed to be lonely, blessed to be, and also to have some incredible friends, some incredible female friends. I don't know. I definitely feel blessed to be alive. Definitely feel like I'm not gonna push the issue as far as a relationship goes, because I am blessed to be doing what I absolutely love to do every day, and being in the creative plane of thinking and the creative side of life, and not to have to compete with other people every single day. You know what I mean? Actually, I kind of do, but you know what? In the creative field, definitely. Even as podcasting goes, if you hear something good that you like, you turn other people on to it. Half of my podcast is Robcast, rather, is normally about telling you other better and maybe more polished and a better product to listen to while you are here at Spreaker Podcast. Now, if we got a little bit of buzzing and popping, I'll see if I can clear that up momentarily. But during the intro, we'll kind of just let it rock right now. Well, Flip's taking taking liberties with some background music right now, which I don't mind, guys. Some stuff that we came up with. Intro music, all that kind of stuff will get recorded in the near future. And like I said, okay, so welcome to the second Good Morning Brazoria County, quote unquote. Don't really know what we're going to call it. We're probably just going to call it Robcast AM. something like for your drive to work, man, if you're trying to get motivated today and you're trying to get your mixed martial arts training in, or if you're just trying to get your old ass in shape like me, you know what I mean? I always try to tell people to live for their mind, their body, and their spirit, and you got to divide that equally between the three. Alright? Watch the Joe Rogan Experience. You see, I mean, that's my phone going off telling me to check out Joe Rogan, because if you do download the Spreaker Podcast app, put it in your phone and follow the show, go to where it says information created by, click on my name, boom, 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 yeah, and that will do just like that does there. It'll let you know whenever we're getting ready to go live, whenever a show goes out there, and you can see what's happening, what's the haps. I can feel you, I hear you, I understand you whenever you say that you may not be in the right job, or you might be in a bad or terrible job. And what I always kind of forget to, what I always kind of leave out is saying, hey, if you are in the correct and the right job and the perfect job for you, and you're living the motherfucking dream, and you wake up every single day in the creative side of life, and you do what you love to do, then I give you a high five over the old interwebs right now, man. I'm proud of you, and I like to talk to some people like that just to see, you know, what's what and how they got to where they are and how they got to where they are happy. So talking a little bit about if you're not in the right business or the right, the right job, and you want to get into the right business or get into the right job, the very first thing that you've got to do, right? Whatever business you're in, whatever job that you're in, is you've got to, okay, we can break it down in a couple of different categories. Time, right? Yesterday's behind you. You can't live in the past, so your resume is what it is, and the future's not promised to us, correct? I've got some notes here that we'll go over this morning, but had I not taken the notes, I would bring you what I have whenever I have it, and mind you, the notes are not very much, okay? So what I'm telling you is that you've got to use the time that you have at your advantage. The time is not tomorrow, the time is not yesterday, the time is right now. But really, guys, the only time that we have that we can use right now is right now. The time that you have is now. What you're doing in the now. And I cannot express that enough, that I see a lot of people that make lists and make plans, and a lot of them go through on that. And you should spend some of your time making these lists and these plans and setting these goals. However, your goal should not be the list. Does that make any sense to you guys? If your goal is to make a list, then okay, what the thing is to follow through on what's on the list. Correct? So that's part one. Perform every task, no matter how small, no matter how big, to the best of your ability, and that will definitely add up to success, right? And you might say, what the fuck are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. If your dishes are dirty, and it would better help you to fill your place in society for you to do those dishes than to perform that task to the best of your ability and to do those dishes. And the next thing on your list might be something a little bit bigger. It might be something a little bit smaller, like tying your shoe that's untied. But perform that task to the best of your ability, and that will add up to success. Okay, I don't know what you just heard, but we definitely had the microphones turned off for a second. So we might have had 10 seconds of dead space there. And for that, we're not going to apologize. Well, sometimes we gave you a minute to think, right? You had to put your socks on real quick and tie your shoes. Okay, what's for breakfast this morning, guys? Anyway, okay, so part A is to perform every task, no matter how small, no matter how large, to the best of your ability. Do whatever you need to do to fill your place in society. And in helping you in either one of these things, in a relationship or in the business or the job that you're in, wanting to get into the right job that you're in, is to, I don't know, man. I would encourage you to join the creative side of thinking, to where you're doing something creative in your life, right? There are all these the people that you have to be around, your neighbors, your family, and stuff like that. And then there are people that you need to be around, that you want to be around, your friends, their loved ones, your significant other. So in saying that, that's what I'm saying. If you're in a bad or a terrible relationship, or bad or a terrible job, the only single one person that is responsible for getting out of that is you. And it doesn't mean that you have to jump right out of it right now today. What I normally would suggest, guys, and talking in the morning, we don't want to talk about any kind of problems unless, and I just said this, I'm repeating myself, unless we have solutions, right? Talk about problems unless we have solutions for you. Okay? So that being said, guys, look, you've got to feel your place in society, and you've got to feel good about what you're doing. And in order to do that, and also to help you in your business and to help you in your daily life, is that every single person does have a special talent, and you should use that to your advantage. Use it before you lose it, okay? Cultivate that talent into something that will, if you need to make money, let it make money. If you need to make some friends, it's going to help you make some friends. There's always a creative solution out of your situation, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And again, if you are in that perfect job and the perfect relationship and you're living the dream, just like yours truly, well, maybe short of the perfect relationship, then I commend you. I give you a big high five over the old interwebs with my cock. Not really, but really I do. Okay, really I do. So rock and roll, guys. The right business, the wrong business, the right relationship, the wrong relationship. The key, right? The key to it all is that you have to be happy with you. You have to be 100% fulfilled with the person that is you. And once you realize that, and once you understand that you have to form opinions and thoughts and on your own, and not just go with the flow or go with what everyone else says. Do your own research. The best thing that you can do for the whole world around you is to make the most out of yourself. So that's about, the best advice I can give, but I can tell you, as far as relationships go, especially, for males too. She has a lot of really good advice. But if you check out my Twitter at Robcast Radio, on Twitter, follow Christine Hassler. Christine Hassler is, some people would call it a life coach, but I don't think that would quite define what she does whenever it comes to relationships. Her latest book is called Expectation Hangover. I would encourage you to check that out. Put it on your phone. Let it auto read to you or whatever. But yeah, Christine Hassler, and I'll follow her on Twitter. Check out at Robcast Radio on Twitter. Robert Cole at Robcast Radio on Twitter, and check out Christine Hassler if you anything as far as. Basically what, I don't, I'm not going to go get all into her story and stuff. Get her book, check it out, and you definitely, good things, okay? So, yeah, live for your mind, live for your body, live for your spirit, and you have to balance those things out, guys, equally. And that means that to get some exercise, to do some cardio.